And welcome back, folks. We want to get after a little bit of farming while we are here. We took this meat to rot, but some of it we're going to need. I'm going to take some of this. Let's just take 20 of it. And put it back in the food supplies. I also want to check some buildings. Meat. Still usable. There we go. I said I wanted to check technology. So our farming increased a little bit. Pigsty, goose house, food storage too. That's what we want, but we've got to get a lot more plowing, sowing, harvesting, collecting vegetables, milking animals, and shearing sheep. So more to do. We have 590. I think we need 1,000. But that's something that we wanted to do, wasn't it? So let's grab some rye, for instance. Come on, get out of the way. There you go. And get after it. Straw rye grain. This is where farming really becomes awesome, because we plant something, we get more than the amount of seeds we planted, then you break those items down and you get more. Big money. All right, let's and we're still at 590. Whatever. So threshing doesn't do much for experience, but this needs to be done. So let's take 78. Let's just take 50 for now. So many choices. It doesn't take long. $24 rye grain, that's good. Straw, that's good. That's going to go to the other place. And we'll get a little more threshing done. Oh, the rye grain, we need to beat that down. We can make some flour. So let's do the wheat. So this is a minute. Minute and 18 seconds. Not too bad for what we're going to get out of it. Lots of straw, wheat grain. We'll make some bread items as well, I think. It's something I want to figure out. So the farming and the food management obviously is related, and in terms of making flour for breads and having the right vegetables and the right meats are all combinations for recipes that will increase our villagers' happiness because the food is better. $64 out of 78, almost done. And you get to see how it's done. There we go. All right, Wagner, can you move a little bit? Thank you. I can put this away, and let's craft. So we can make flour out of the wheat grain. So I don't want to use it all. In this case, I do. Excuse me. Whoa! He's leaning out the proverbial window. That's okay. Yeah, there's no window there, but... Uh-oh. 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 I'm stuck. Alright, there's a way to get out of this. I think. I just have to bounce myself over here. This is the initial spawn point for Racimir. Better arm myself just in case. And work our way back. That was interesting. A little bit of a glitch. But that is okay. Didn't know if I saw berries nearby. Sticks, very nice. Just looking for something that might be useful. I'll work my way back. We have things to do. Depleted. Like one stone. Totally not worth it. One stone. So caves are where it's at. I mean, that's all there is to it. And I'm okay with that. So we'll need to check. Let's see. So we've done a little bit of the farm stuff. I think it's almost food management time. Let's run on back. Our farmhand kicked us out of the bed. All right, so supposedly berries are collected faster if you have your knife out. They are a little faster. Kind of collect them faster. I guess you're threatening them, telling them to jump into the pouch. It is a little tedious, but you get bunches. I mean, really, lots and lots of berries over just a few minutes. Game time, it's a couple of hours, I think. Remains worth it, though. Since I'm here, I may as well collect it. What I'm collecting is so much faster and so much more than if I have a gatherer collect it. So I'm okay doing this. And it'll last us about a year before they rot, which is fine. In case there's any side quests where they're like, I need 2 berries, and they know there's no berries in season. Tricky buggers. Alright, pretty good. 253, not a bad haul. It's early evening. First day of summer. I'm still very excited. Here's our farm fields. Did we get everything? I think we did. Yep. Some things are still growing. There's going to be a few things I think we can plant this summer. are done working, which is good. Tons of berries. Let's just transfer them over. Not the iron knife. kilograms. A couple of mushrooms. I like the idea of keeping a few berries on me. For fertilizer, we have some flour now. 15 flour. Lots of straw. So let's flour's not heavy. Wheat grain, okay, straw. We'll go put the straw away. A couple episodes ago, and I haven't done it yet, I said I wanted to go to the cave and get some more stone and iron and things like that. Ooh, yeah, definitely going to be needed. So let's transfer this over. Let's transfer this straw over. We are at 997. Okay. Firewood. All right. So there's some firewood making we need to do. We need to clear out some wood. I'll take some of these planks and move them over here. These are plank groupings of 10. Really ought to be 12 or 24, shouldn't they? Because that's what you need for the roof for those small houses. That's all right. Let's drop. Oh, good grief. You'd think I've never dropped items before. That's what happens when you rush. So just need to slow down. And then we'll drop another 12. And hopefully our knife will be easy to pick up. Yes. Sort of. I saw it. Oh, come on. This is what happens when you rush, folks. Don't rush. Just take your time. Getting attacked by wolves? Don't worry about it. Take your time. React smartly, and you'll be fine. There we are. There we are. Much better. We'll do this just a little bit. I know it's dark, but I want to get closer to 950 kilograms. This thing is almost full. So we need to make room because we're collecting lots of logs. Take another 24. That'll be perfect. That's 948. So I'm okay with that. And we'll come over here, go to planks. Don't drop the knife. Okay. Much better. Logs, groupings of 10. We'll just drop these off too. There we go. I think this will work. Let's drop off 10 logs. Good. And again, I know it's dark. I'm gonna take 16 logs and turn them into firewood. That'll take us into the evening. I'm thirsty and hungry, so I will get something to eat shortly. A few things I want to do. I'm not sure I'll do them in this night. I might just start the second day of summer during this episode, and then if I need to grind during the next night, I can do that between episodes. Save you the tedium of watching some of the grinding in the dark. New building unlocked, sewing 3, fantastic. Always excited when a simple act helps me progress. So 917 out of 1,000, that is back under control. Wheat grain, okay. Let's get a little bit of light. Let's get some water. Now, where do I make bread? Ah, that's good. Some more berries over there. Walk between the houses over here. Let's just think for a moment. We'll think over by the fire. Alright, so time to get my note paper out. Porridge, oat grain, rye grain. So we can make gruel. It's 5 rye grain. Let me just make a note of that. Potage is 1 cabbage, 1 meat, which we know. There's salted meat potage, not worried about that. There's stew, 3 carrots, and 1 meat. We've kind of gone heavy on fish in this village. Which, arguably, you could have fish stew, couldn't you? So that tells me, with management, we'll check technology in just a second. We want more meat and less fish, right? So Samboya is a gatherer. What is she gathering? Let's go to my building. Hunting lodge. Open details. I think she's getting like... So Lambert is a hunter. Samboja is a gatherer. We want to hunt meat for a while. And then gathering, I think we want, do we want berries? There's, mushrooms is more of a fall thing. Let's do berries now. And just see what happens. And then our fishing hut, let's open these details. 80% of the time we're doing fish. We've got a lot of salt. Do we want to do salted fish meat? I think we just slow down our production of fish. So let's throw this down to like 50% of the time. And we'll make it, in fact, 30% of the time. And then we'll work on salting. Let's see how that goes. I think I'm okay with that. We are finally in a place where we have lots and lots and lots and lots of wood. So let's come out of here. Look at our technology. What increased? I don't know. Woodshed 2. We can't do that yet. Resource storage 2. We've got that. Hunting lodge. Goose house, pigsty. I think we're going to want a pigsty pretty soon, because, and some pigs naturally, because we need fertilizer faster than rotting food can make it. And pigs will make manure, which can be turned into fertilizer. So pigsty, I think, is something we want to do. But I want to see, let's see, so I've got on my person wheat grain, 3 wheat grain. I don't need wheat grain, I need rye grain. I need meat, rye grain, carrots, all that kind of stuff. So let's come over here. $24 rye grain. But I want to, it can be crafted, it can be sown in the autumn, harvested in spring. So I want to replant these, because 24 is not enough. Onion seed. I missed planting onions, darn it. That's what it was. That's okay. Flax. Carrots. Yep. Planted in summer, collected in autumn. So we're going to plant some more cabbage, that's for sure. But we need fertilizer, but we need money, so forth and so on. It's a pain. Sown in spring, sown in autumn. Good. Okay. So I don't want to make any gruel. Cabbage, meat, carrots. Let's come out of here. Oh, it's dark. Turn on a light. $50 cabbage, 50 meat. Oh wow, we could make a lot of potage. How much meat do we have? We have 20. Can we use roasted meat? I hope so. Let's, I don't know. Let's take, we're gonna need to eat some anyway, right? So let's take 15. Let's take 15 cabbage. Let's see what we can do with that. Excuse you. Yeah. So we have to have regular meat. Or salted meat. So I could go salt the roasted meat. I'm not going to do that. We're just going to get regular meat. So I'm going to eat some of this. Very inefficient, to be fair, but it had to be done. We've got lots of salt. We could salt some meat. Got salt there. We have more salt in the other spot. Let's 20. We'll 62%. Okay, well. There we go. We'll take this. Take 15. Potage. 15. All right, that's really good. So we'll make these. I think we'll put 10 in the food stocks and keep 5, perhaps for sale. We're going to need to make a trip to the cave to get some more resources. And I want to put a miner on collecting iron. I think I have. I just want to double check that. And that'll come close to rounding out the episodes. Very nicely done. We have some farming to do. I probably need a chart just to remind me what season will allow for what crop. It's enough to keep you busy, especially when it's just 3-day seasons. I have not seen, I didn't look. I'm going to look to see about the Herald too. I'm interested in a Herald's quest. All right, mine resources and Herald's quest. Those will be things to look for very soon. Let's see what's in here. Nothing. Potage 15 sells for 40. Okay, well let's put. I almost don't want to put it in here, but we'll put 10 in here. See how long it lasts. And I'll keep 5 for selling. You know what? I don't like that. I will keep 10 for selling. And 5 in here just to kind of make food a little bit better for everybody. And the last thing I want to do is just check our excavation shed. We have a miner. That's right, he's getting rocks. And I've got him assigned to the excavation shed that's over by the cave. We need to run out there. So I might do that between episodes. I'll work through this night. Some items we need. He's getting rocks. That's good. Rocks are great. I just need more. Okay, quick check of the map. I do not see the Herald. So what I read, Chvalibog the First, the Coward, is the current king. It's not a good king or a bad king, kind of neutral. And this is my standing with the king. My standing with the king is neutral. So if I do something through a Herald's quest, then I can increase my standing, which will reduce my taxes, potentially. Or if I anger the king, then my standing will slide a little bit. So Shvalibog the First, the Coward, is the king until he ages out. He dies, or perhaps is sick and ill, or whatever. And then there could be another king. And that's just an event that happens, a chance happening annually, I believe. So we'll see. But I'm going to keep an eye out for the Herald, who has not shown his face recently. He did a year or two ago, and I never got to him. And I think Hornicha and Gustovia is where he'll show his face. But I'll look everywhere, and I just don't see him. This is that resource shed I was talking about up by the cave. I'm headed up there. I don't have any villager quests right now, which is just fine, because that means they're relatively content, don't need anything, and it's happy days for everybody. So, there we go. This is Charlie 1-1. Let's put our torch away. Ooh, that's a nice one. Snap a quick picture. And we'll call it. I hope you stay safe. I hope you be smart, be kind. I hope you are continuing to have fun and enjoy listening to my narration of Racimir's adventure here in Krasnovia. And I hope you're enjoying watching it as well. I continue to enjoy making it, and I note one of you said you've played for 800 hours and are still having fun, and I believe it. This is an amazing, fun game, and I'm looking forward to many more hours with you and Racimir as we establish our dynasty. Until next time, again, stay safe, be smart, be kind, and I will be back.